a good deal on the Ranger there. I think you got a winner. They're a good deal on the Ranger there. I think you got a winner.
You'll hear the rest of that contact just upcoming. But first, I'd like to tell you about this Ranger. It is a real prize. It has push-to-talk up front, and it has in the back a microphone connector that we can plug in a normal microphone, not one of those 2-pin unusual type connectors. Also, it has a feed for AC so that you can engage a relay to go from receive to transmit. So this is a real prize. Plus, it looks kind of pretty too, and I certainly do like that. It also has push-to-talk. That modification has been added in. And who knows what other modifications have been added in, but the audio does seem to sound pretty good, as you will hear in this upcoming contact.
And I just hooked up a Ranger, and I had tested it out, and I kind of I don't know if it works, but I certainly like the way it looks. And it has it must have some modifications in it, because it has a decent microphone plug on the back that I can use, and also antenna relay, a nice 110 plug, AC plug relay on the back. So how are you doing with me, Bruce? And are you in Oneonta? I think that's what you said. WB2EJG K10IK on Cape Cod.
K10IK on Cape Cod there. Nice to meet you, Bruce. This is WB2 Echo Juliet Golf. WB2EJG, and I'm located in Oneida, New York, which is about 25 miles east of Syracuse. Oneonta is about must be about 45 miles southeast of me, further downstate and to the east there. But and it was kind of hard to figure out what was going on, because I heard another call sign from another call area coming in, and I wasn't sure if they were calling me or what. But I'm hearing lots of stuff here, and I just narrowed up the bandwidth here on the Omni 7. Kind of cut down on some of the stuff I was hearing come in. But the Ranger sounds very good, and it sounds like, as you said, it's been worked over a little bit with a tape connector on the back. So sounds good here. Don't know if it's barefoot or not, but it's pretty good readability in terms of signal strength. But a lot of activity around the frequency here at the present time. I'm running an Omni 7 into a Centurion amplifier at about 200 watts of carrier, and the antenna is a 80-meter off-center fed dipole with a current down coax fed, and the microphone is the Temtec 707 Regal, the big chrome head microphone. So back to you, OIK, and I know I've heard your call on the band here before. Which is WB2 Echo Juliet WB2EJG.
WB2EJG K10IK. Sorry, Jim. I think I called you, Bruce, as well. And your signal is super. It is really good, and I do hear a lot of sideband stuff on the side. The receiver I'm using is a S76, and it's the same model I started out with in 1959. I don't think it's the exact same one. I bought this one on eBay a couple of years ago, and I got my original DX40. Not my original, but I got a DX40, which was my original rig. And I have one thing that I'm using, which is an original J38 key, and the J38 key, that is what I made my first contact in 1959 with. So I'm glad that you're able to copy, and I know you're not in Oneonta, but I didn't get the spelling of where you are, but I can always look that up on QRZ. That's no big deal, and I do know you wanted to get going. So take care, Jim, and thanks for spending at least a few moments here to give me a report on the Ranger. I'm assuming it's sounding about 100% modulation. So take care. WB2EJG K10IK on Cape Cod.
Yeah, K10IK on Cape Cod. WB2EJG, Oneida, Oscar, November, Echo, India, Delta, Alpha, Oneida, New York. About 25 miles east of Syracuse. I'm outside the city and outside of the county, but the city of Oneida also. I'm in the adjacent county called Oneida County. So there you go. No, the audio sounds very good. The signal crank is about S9. Good quality modulation. Very adequate level of modulation. Sounds very clean. So I think you got a good one there. And the manufacturer's S76 with the super large S meter. Boy, you don't have any trouble giving out signal reports with that, even without your glasses, do you? Very good. Yeah, we've got visions of some of this equipment from the past, and we also have that publication from ARRL that they published here a few years ago with pictures of a lot of the vintage radios. And I keep referring to that quite often, just to double check that I remember when people say the model number that I have the correct vision of what it looked like, and so on and so forth. Or a brief description of what the piece of equipment was, and the vintage, and so on and so forth. So with that, we'll say 7-3s. I know we'll catch up with you again, but good deal on the Ranger there. I think you got a winner, and very fine on that vintage helicopters there too. It's always fun to operate the old stuff. My normal AM station is a DX100V at about 100 watts, and the main receiver I've been using for quite a while is a Collins